You're driving home, listening to your favorite song, vibing. Suddenly, a bad turn, a broken guardrail, and boom, it lands in a river. You are no longer driving a sedan. You are piloting a very bad, very heavy, useless submarine. Now, you're trapped. The water keeps rising. Your phone, worthless. Your seatbelt feels impossible to unclip. Your brain, already starting to panic. And here's the scary part. Most people don't die because they can't swim. They die because they panic.
Every year, roughly 10,000 traffic accidents globally end up in the water. And most people do exactly opposite of what to do. They panic. They try to open the door. They call emergency services. If you do that, congratulations, you're done. You have about 60 seconds before your options drop to zero, depending on vehicle type, damage, water conditions. That floating time is your golden opportunity. Miss it, and escaping becomes much harder.
This type of accident can happen for many reasons. Many happen after heavy rain, flooded roads, bad bridges, ice collapse, driver error, GPS mistakes, etc. The good news? Many deaths are preventable if people knew. This is what you're about to learn. I'll show you exactly what to do.
When your car hits the water, it doesn't instantly plunge like a rock. You have 3 distinct phases. Phase 1, the flotation phase. This lasts between 30 to 120 seconds. The car is floating. Your electric windows still work. This is your golden window. Phase 2, the sinking phase. Water fills the footwells. The heavy engine pulls the front down. Phase 3, submersion. The car is fully underwater.
Now, let's nerd out for a second. Multi-lens observations, physics, engineering, psychology. All 3 are about to team up against you. Water pressure is the villain here. At just 1 foot of water outside your door, you need roughly 44 to 100 pounds of force to push it open. At 3 feet, you're looking at hundreds of pounds. Congrats. You now need Hulk arms. Water outside pushes in. Your pathetic bicep is pushing out. Physics wins every time. Modern cars are basically sealed pods. Great for keeping road noise out, terrible for letting water in evenly. That means your car doesn't sink flat. It sinks nose first, because the engine block is the heaviest part.
Cold water submersion triggers something called the cold shock response, an involuntary gasp reflex. If your head's still above water, fine. If it's not, you now understand why 90% of drowning deaths in vehicles happen because people inhale water in the first 60 seconds, not because they were trapped for minutes.
Also, panic tunnel vision is real. Studies on drowning victims show people repeatedly try the same failed action again and again, like yanking a stuck door. Instead of switching strategy, your brain becomes a broken Roomba, bumping into the same wall over and over. So now you know the enemy: pressure, tilt, and your own panicking brain. Let's beat all 3.
First of all, S for seatbelt. Unbuckle immediately. Sounds obvious, except panic makes people forget the basics. This is step 1 because a locked seatbelt in a nose-diving car turns you into a swinging pendulum. Nobody needs that. W for window. Forget the door. I said it once, I'll say it in bold. Forget the door. Go for the window instead while the car still has power or before the electronics short out. Here's the ticking clock nobody mentions. Electric windows can short out fast once water hits the wire. So the second you're in water, buttons down, windows open. Don't wait for a safe moment. There isn't one.
No power? Break it. Not the windshield. That's laminated glass, built to survive a bird strike, not your elbow. Go for a side window, tempered glass, way weaker. Hit a corner, not the center.
Quick tool check. Do you have a center punch glass breaker plus seatbelt cutter? Keep one in your glove box. It's very affordable. Don't take a chance. Okay, no tool? Go with the headrest. Most car headrests pop out and have metal prongs specifically designed for this. Your headrest is secretly a rescue weapon. Nobody tells you this in driving school. Don't worry, I am here to address everything. So subscribe in case you don't want to miss anything.
O for out. Kids first if you've got them. Experts generally recommend older children first, then younger children. Reason? Older children can often help themselves, while infants cannot. The exact order can depend on the situation. Then you. Don't overthink it. Every second is a percentage point off your odds. M for move. Swim away and swim up.
Don't get tangled in seat belts, floating debris, or your own bag because you really wanted to save your AirPods. Funny? Yes. Also, literally how people die. Divers recovering sunken cars regularly find victims still holding on to personal items. Let it go. Buy a new phone. Don't buy a new life. You don't get one.
Now, let's break the scenario, because life loves plot twists. What if the car's already fully submerged and you can't open a window? Wait for cabin pressure to equalize as water fills the last air pocket. Then the door will open because now the pressure's equal on both sides. This is your last resort, not your first move. Takes nerve, takes holding your breath, but it works. What if the car flips upside down? Stay strapped in until you get your bearings. Disorientation underwater is the #1 reason people swim down thinking it's up. Follow the bubbles. Bubbles always go up. Copy them. Water isn't always crystal clear. It may be muddy, pitch black.
You may have no idea which way is up, so it's always good to keep one hand on the vehicle until you don't know which way is up.
What if it's an EV? Big question. EV battery packs are sealed and rarely short out instantly, but don't take chances. Same rule applies. Exit fast before you assume the electronics are safe. Manufacturers are still refining protocols on this, so don't bet your life on your Tesla's marketing copy. What if you're the passenger and the driver's frozen in panic? Be the loud voice. Studies on group panic show one calm, directive voice can snap others out of tunnel vision. Yell the steps. Seatbelt. Window. Out. Move. Be someone's lifesaver.
Roughly 400 vehicle submersion deaths happen every year in the U.S. alone. Around 86% of drivers still try the door first. You now know better than most of the country. Survival odds jump dramatically when people act in the first 60 seconds versus waiting for help. Cold water at 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius can trigger cold shock in under a minute. Even strong swimmers get overwhelmed.
Never waste time calling someone. Never search for your wallet. Sunglasses, too many unnecessary stuff. They're not coming home. Never wait for rescue. Never keep fighting the door first. Never assume someone else will save you. Every seconds matter. Myth busting.
Myth 1. Cars explode underwater. Nope. Movies lied. Cars don't explode underwater. It's not that simple to explode. Myth 2. You'll instantly drown. Wrong. Most cars float briefly. That's your escape window. Myth 3. You need to be a great swimmer. Not necessarily. Most escapes happen within just a few meters of the vehicle if you act quickly. Emergency tools to keep in reach. A small emergency hammer, seatbelt cutter, flashlight, charged phone, waterproof emergency light. These weigh almost nothing, but one day they might outweigh your luck. Prevention. The easiest escape is avoiding the accident. Never drive through flooded roads. You can't judge water depth accurately. Just 30-60 centimeters, about 1 to 2 feet of moving water can sweep many vehicles away, especially smaller ones. If visibility is poor, slow down. If a bridge looks flooded, turn around. Your destination is never worth your life.
Here's the deal. You're never going to casually think about this again. Seatbelt, window, out, move. 4 words, 10 seconds to remember, a lifetime to use. Comment below, would you actually keep a $10 glass breaker in your car, or are you the type who figures it out in the moment? Be honest, I already know some of you are the figures it out guys. Prove me wrong. Stay curious, stay alive. If you have enjoyed this, watch our previous video on how to survive a nuclear explosion. You won't be disappointed.